Hey guys, it's me, Auntie Tatiana. You can follow me on TikTok at Auntie Tatiana2. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the support that you have shown me, all the likes, the comments, the subscriptions. I see it and I appreciate it so much. So for those of you that don't know, I live in Germany and I decided to go exploring one weekend and I visited the Munich Museum of Egyptian Art. So I was going in there thinking that I was going to see, Egyptian art. But then I came across this, and I'm going to show you in the video what I saw. And I was so shocked that I saw this because in my research, I learned that we found out about the Anunnaki through the Sumerians in Mesopotamia. So me going into an Egyptian museum and seeing Anunnaki, I was like, what? So I'm going to show you guys. And also I just want to add the guards or whatever they're called, the ushers inside of the museum were like super weird following me around the museum. Like they did not want me to record anything. So the fact that I got this video for you guys is in so much detail, like that's a blessing. So without further ado, let me show you guys this video. Now I'm sitting here trying to figure out what are the Anunnaki doing in an Egyptian museum. Those are two different things, so we thought. But it makes me feel like in my other video when I was talking about Thoth, who I believed was a benevolent Anunnaki being, it makes me feel like I was right because they are intertwining the Anunnaki and the Egyptian culture. So therefore, the Anunnaki were present here on Earth and they did have a hand in advancing the Egyptian society. What I want to dig into now is to figure out what were these watches that the Anunnaki were wearing and what were these bags, I guess, that they were carrying. I want to figure out what that was, what it was used for. I also was able to take some pictures in the museum of some of the art, the Egyptian art that I saw, and I lied to you not. These are Black people. These look like Black people. The Egyptians were Black, okay? And they tried to lie to us and distort history and confuse us with these history books and these movies that depict Egyptians as when they were Black. They have African American features. Look. This photo, it looks like two Black women and it looks like they have dreads in their head. Like these are locks. And that's why I'm wearing locks in this video right now, just to show you like, this is our culture. This is our history that has kind of been hidden from us in a way. Now, I got a download the other day that was letting me know that we are the original Native Americans. Like we were in America before anybody got there. And as I was doing research on this download, I came across a lot of evidence that's pointing to that. So why else do you think that Black people are so hated? Why else do you think that they try to get rid of our identity? We went from being Negroes to colored, now we're Black or African American. They try so hard to hide our identity because they don't want to admit that they stole our land. They don't want to admit that they took everything from us.
This is 15th century manuscript. Sometimes, it's amazing that, people in the 15th century, where they, aware of color, all the saints, even the Virgin, is painted black. Even today, we don't find such paintings in churches, in always, a bright color, not black color. So it has to be studied very well, this type of documents. Look, even the evangelist, this is Matthew, and the harag or the decorations, all this,
I've been hearing that the school system is trying to, well, no, it's not trying to. They did get rid of teaching Black history. Why are they trying to forget the fucking past? Like, you learn from history so you don't repeat the same mistakes. Why would they try to take Black history out of the school system? That's literally all we have. Like, so if you take that away, what are we gonna have? How are the generations to come going to remember what the fuck happened? And it's such a contradiction because people like to say, oh, slavery happened so long ago, forget about it. But we are still facing the repercussions of that to this day. Like, we are still suffering systemic racism. It's still affecting us. And you guys are trying to take Black history out of the schools so that we can really forget. That's not happening, not on my watch. How did we get this amount of Black people here today? I do not think we all came from Africa. I think some of us were native to Americas. We were native to the land. Because if you look at us, like, we come in all shades. We come in all sizes. Like, it's just impossible for me to believe that enough interracial relationships and enough raping occurred to create the Blacks that we see today. Like, there's no way. There's no way. That doesn't make sense to me, because I know that a lot of slave women were raped by their slave masters, and that's what caused, mixed children, and that, trickled down. But I don't feel like enough of that was happening for an entire race of people to look like us. I think we were already here. And I'm going to dive deeper into that in the next video, but just keep that in mind because shit ain't adding up to me. Not to mention, we still haven't got reparations for what the fuck happened to our ancestors. And I read somewhere that only nations can get reparations. The Jews, that's why they got reparations for what happened to them, because they have a nation, which is Israel. And what else? The Asian community, they have actual nations. Like, Chinese people come from China, and, Japanese people come from Japan. They actually got reparations because they're an actual nation. Where the fuck is our nation? Okay. And if you're not going to help us, why the fuck you ain't giving Africa reparations? Because I know that Africa has been taken for everything that it's got, all of its resources, all of its gold, all of its minerals. They just stealing from the land. So where the fuck does our reparations come in? Because having a month, oh, it's Black History Month, that's not fucking enough. Naming a street after a Black person that you murdered is not fucking enough. So what I'm trying to figure out is, where are our reparations? Where is our nation? I'm telling you where our nation is. It's America, and they don't want to tell you that. That's the hidden history for you. They don't want to give us back our land. They don't want to do none of that. They want to keep that hidden from us. We are the original Native Americans. There's this book I just started reading called The History of Ancient America. And in that book, it clearly states this, that the Aborigines of North America are identical to the ancient Israelites. Now, the ancient Israelites, based off of where they were located in their description, they were Black. Blickety, 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 blickety black. So that book is saying that the Aboriginals of North America, the natives, were identical to the ancient Israelites who were Black. What does that mean? The Native Americans were Black. Bro, like, what the fuck? Why are we so hated? What do we have that other races hate? I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being dead ass serious. Like, we must got something that they want, okay? And that they're mad that they don't have. And that's why through history, we see our race constantly being oppressed. Like, it's not just because of our skin color. Get that through your fucking head. And oh my God, skin color. I found this ad from like the 50s. Look at this shit. Like, they literally hated us. They hate dark skin. This shit is trying to promote lightening your skin. Melanin is beautiful. Melanin is what they fucking want. I'm trying to tell you, there's something in our DNA that they fucking want. Like the movie Get Out, they fucking want something from us that they don't have. I don't know what it is. Is it our soul, our essence, our auras, the energy? They want something from us. So we need to tap into that shit and step into our potential as a community, because we need to figure out what the fuck is going on, who the fuck we are, because they are trying to hide it from us. And I'm gonna be the one to let you motherfuckers know who the fuck you are, how fucking powerful we are, our real fucking history. We were great. We had an entire empire and that shit just crumbled. How did we let that happen? How? Now, in my next video, I'm gonna really dig deep into trying to figure out who and what we were before our identity got taken from us. I already know a little bit about the Moors, but I'm really about to like go down this rabbit hole, and you guys can join me. So thank you for subscribing, and please know that there's way more to come. But right now, I just wanted to show you guys those videos that I took, and I will see you guys later.